out of frustration and fear. I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental
health. A wild clip just hit the internet, and it's got everyone talking. A young guy popped up with Kai Cenat's girl, and now the whole online world's losing its mind trying to figure out what's really going down. Behind the happy smiles Kai showed on stream, there was serious tension bubbling under the surface. And it all started with something as flashy as a pink G-Wagon. That one request turned into the spark that might have led to one of the craziest breakups ever seen online. People thought Kai and his girl were relationship goals, always laughing and vibing on camera.
This might be this one. Yeah, I think this might be my #1 gift. So let me do a drum roll real quick. Yeah. No, but my cookies, I baked them fresh.
But now fans are realizing there was way more going on behind the scenes. The whispers got louder when someone mentioned that NBA YoungBoy might have been involved, and the story took a turn nobody saw coming. The way this all went down wasn't just messy, it was calculated. Some are even saying this might be one of the coldest moves in internet history. Now everyone's asking, how could this happen? Kai Cenat, the top streamer on Twitch, the man with millions in the bank getting caught up in this kind of drama. It's shocking, but also a real reminder. Money doesn't guarantee loyalty. You can have all the fame and success, but if someone's heart ain't really in it, everything can crumble in a blink. Social media has been blowing up with rumors that Kai's girlfriend Gigi might have cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. But let's keep it real. This story's not as simple as it sounds. Some say it's all gossip, while others claim there's real proof somewhere out there. What's wild is how quickly this went from sweet couple moments on stream to full-blown betrayal headlines. Every comment section's filled with people taking sides, arguing about who did who wrong, and trying to dig up receipts. It all started around December 2025, right when the holidays were rolling in. Kai was in a good place, celebrating his success, vibing with his girl, and just trying to enjoy life. But then came that one wish that would change everything. Gigi asked him for a pink G-Wagon, not just any car, but a fully customized luxury setup that screamed status.
Okay, I know it seems like a lot, but you're Santa Claus and you get people's stuff. Like, come on. Okay, so this is my #1 gift. Description, as you can see, G-Wagon, black, pink interior. It's very detailed. I just feel like, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside. So I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black on the outside and black out the windows, tinted up, like that. So can't nobody know or tell that it's me. The bowl out the car.
How much?
How much the car?
Yeah.
Not that much.
How much?
Not that much. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that much though. I promise. It's not that much. Like, it's not a lot.
Pink interior, blacked out windows, every detail carefully planned out. And when Kai didn't deliver on that dream car, things got icy fast. People online started joking, saying this was just another gold digger situation. But the truth, it's not that simple. This wasn't some broke couple arguing about bills. This was a multi-millionaire streamer facing the kind of test money can't fix. Fans were torn between blaming Gigi for being materialistic or saying Kai should have just bought the car and kept the peace. Nobody knew it at the time, but that missing G-Wagon was about to set off one of the biggest online dramas of the year. So here's where the whole situation starts heating up. That pink G-Wagon wasn't just some random wish, it was the centerpiece of the whole fallout. Gigi had her Christmas list locked and loaded, and the top request was crystal clear. A luxury Mercedes G-Wagon, black on the outside, pink on the inside, tinted windows, everything customized to perfection. She even explained it down to the safety details, saying she wanted the outside blacked out so nobody could spot her, but still wanted that pink interior vibe. That's not just a casual ask, that's a statement. Gigi even came with a backup plan, talking about a BMW X6M competition as her second choice. Now that's wild. She wasn't just throwing out ideas. She had the model, color scheme, and specs ready like she'd been dreaming about this car forever. Every piece of stitching, every accent perfectly mapped out. The girl knew what she wanted, no question about it. But here's the twist. Kai didn't buy it. Whether he thought it was too much, wanted to test her loyalty, or just didn't feel like spending $150,000 right before Christmas, nobody knows for sure. What's clear is that this one decision flipped everything upside down. That unbought G-Wagon became the invisible wall between them, and fans swear that's when the tension started showing. People tried to label Gigi right away. Gold digger, ungrateful, all of it. But this situation was deeper. Kai Cenat wasn't just some regular guy with a paycheck. This man was Twitch royalty. He had millions of fans, collaborations with celebrities, and a career most could only dream of. But as crazy as it sounds, all that success didn't protect him from relationship drama. Money can buy comfort, but it can't always buy peace. Kai had just come off a record-breaking run. He'd pulled in over 1 million subscribers during one of his marathon streams and was estimated to be worth somewhere between $9 to $14 million. That's a whole empire built off charisma, hustle, and creativity. He'd had everyone from Kevin Hart to Kim Kardashian appear on his stream. So imagine being at that level of success and still catching heat over a missed car gift. What makes it even spicier? The fact that this moment, that one missed gift, may have opened the door for someone else to slide in. When you're in a spotlight that big, even small cracks turn into headlines. The G-Wagon that never arrived became the talk of every fan page and gossip thread, with people dissecting every move like it was a reality show. This wasn't about whether Kai could afford it. It was about what that car represented. In relationships, sometimes it's not the price tag, it's the message behind the action. For Gigi, maybe the G-Wagon was proof of love. For Kai, maybe it was a test of loyalty. Either way, when he didn't come through, the energy shifted. That's when rumors started to swirl, and whispers about NBA YoungBoy quietly entered the picture. Now, before people start jumping to conclusions, you gotta understand who Kai Cenat really is. This isn't just some guy streaming in his bedroom. This man completely changed the game. At only 22 years old, he became the #1 streamer on Twitch. Period. Not just the biggest black streamer, the biggest streamer in the world. That's wild. He built his empire from the ground up, turning his humor, energy, and consistency into a multi-million-dollar empire that everybody in the streaming world respects. Kai came up in New York, grinding day and night, and his Mafia-thon streams made history. For those who don't know, that's when a streamer goes live 24/7 for an entire month. No breaks, no off days, just pure content. Kai didn't just do it once, he did it 3 times, and his third one, it broke the internet. He pulled in over 1 million subscribers in 1 month, a level of success Twitch had never seen before. Do the math, that's millions of dollars from 1 month of work. Add in his YouTube revenue, brand deals, and merch, and you see why this man was sitting on somewhere between 9 to 14 million net worth. The man was eating good at private events, brand trips, big deals, and the best part, he was putting his people on, opening doors for other creators who never thought they'd make it. That's legacy-type energy right there. Everybody from Kevin Hart to Kim Kardashian, Offset, even Serena Williams had pulled up on his stream. It was a full-blown cultural moment. Celebrities were lining up to hang out with him because he made streaming look bigger than Hollywood. But behind all that success, the pink G-Wagon story was growing quietly in the background. That missed gift was like a shadow following him, silent but heavy. After Christmas, things started to shift. Kai suddenly took a break from streaming, which had fans worried because consistency was his trademark. When he finally came online, he dropped a serious video saying he was dealing with mental health struggles and needed some time to reset. You could tell he was hurting, even if he tried to stay strong. He said, "For the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health, out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. I've realized I'm a true creator, and I have other goals I just want to chase."
Days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden.
That hit different. It wasn't the usual hype Kai. It was real emotion, real pain. But instead of showing empathy, the internet clowned him. People were like, "Bro, you're rich. What could you possibly be stressed about?" But they didn't know the truth. Behind the money, fame, and lights, his relationship was falling apart. When your heart's hurting, no amount of money makes it better. That's when the story shifted from just a luxury car issue to something deeper: love, loyalty, and heartbreak under pressure. And that's what makes this situation wild. It wasn't about a streamer losing a girl. It was about how the internet watched one of their favorite creators hit an emotional wall in real time. The G-Wagon might have been the spark, but what came next turned this from drama to full-blown chaos. Right after that emotional post, things started spiraling fast. Kai took some real time off. No streams, no updates, no funny clips, just silence. Fans were confused and worried, but behind the scenes, it was all falling apart. What nobody knew yet was that the heartbreak was way deeper than anyone imagined. When love starts breaking down, even all the money and fame in the world can't save you. At first, people thought Kai's break was just about burnout, like he needed to recharge after his crazy streaming grind. But nah, something heavier was going on. Word started spreading that his relationship with Gigi was done for good. The internet detectives went wild trying to figure out what happened, but then came the moment that set everything off. The rumor that NBA YoungBoy was in the mix. That's when things got explosive. According to Whispers Online, DJ Academics mentioned on his live stream that there were rumors about Gigi and NBA YoungBoy being connected somehow. Now, if you know how Academics rolls, he's always tapped in. Friends with both YoungBoy and Kai, plugged into the culture deep. So when fans heard that he might have passed some info to Kai directly,
and I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was a troll. I'm like, I don't know why I think who's Flash? Fearbuck, Scuba Ryan, Academics TV, everybody else who are Clippers throughout the world, please print, post this. Academics never said this. This is not true. I gotta hit the 6ix9ine quote on this. Y'all gonna skip this part. Cause I'm owed an apology. I got about 10,000 big back bitches in my goddamn DMs who were just accusing me of ruining black love. Bitch, I ain't saying this shit. This shit's fake. I never made this up. I don't know what page this is. They just created this. And by the way, the people also playing with my reputation. Academics don't lie about a motherfucking thing. Cause if I said that, I would stand on it. And if y'all question me, I'll show proof. But I ain't said that shit because I don't know what the fuck going on. Now, ever since then, I've tried to do some due diligence. But it's not for me to speak on, and I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to clear my name. So please, I just want y'all to print this and post this. Please, whoever who accused Academics of trying to ruin in Black Barack and Michelle Obama, Kai Cenat and Gigi, please just apologize to me because I did not. I did not say nothing about their relationship in the terms of that she's cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. I did not say that. The thing is that because fake news spreads faster than the real news, everybody that don't like me never said, yo, give us the clip. You know, this is the funny thing I seen about social.
That's when everyone started connecting dots like it was a crime scene. Then out of nowhere, Kai dropped a tweet that shook the internet. I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again. That one line had everyone's jaw on the floor. This wasn't a man moving on quietly. This was heartbreak, raw and public. The internet blew up instantly. People reposted, commented, speculated, and went full detective mode trying to figure out who hurt him that bad. For a guy like Kai, who always seemed confident and happy on stream, seeing him post something that heavy hit different. Fans felt his pain because he wasn't just saying he was single. He was swearing off love completely. That meant something deep had happened behind closed doors, something that broke him more than anyone thought possible. Then came the connection that made everyone's head spin, NBA YoungBoy. Gigi had been a huge fan of his for years. There were old clips of her singing his songs, calling him bi, showing love for his music long before she ever dated Kai. At first, nobody thought much of it. After all, millions of people are fans of YoungBoy. But now, those old posts started resurfacing, and people began wondering if that fan love had turned into something else. The streets started talking heavy. The new rumor that after Kai didn't buy her that pink G-Wagon, NBA YoungBoy allegedly did. There wasn't any solid proof. No video, no photo, no receipt. But when it comes to the internet, rumors spread faster than facts. People were saying YoungBoy saw an opportunity and took it. And for him, dropping $150,000 on a car was nothing. Light work. At this point, the story wasn't just gossip. It was turning into a full-blown cultural moment. Fans from the streaming world and hip-hop world collided online, debating every piece of this messy puzzle. Was it all a misunderstanding, or did one of the wildest celebrity crossovers just happen behind the scenes? No one knew for sure, but one thing was clear. Kai's world had officially been turned upside down. The internet was on fire after Kai's "I'm single" tweet, but things only got crazier from there. Fans started digging up every old clip, comment, and post to figure out if NBA YoungBoy really had anything to do with the breakup. Some said it was all rumors, others swore they'd seen proof, but the story had already taken on a life of its own. The idea that one of the biggest rappers in the game might have stepped in after the G-Wagon drama, that was too wild for people to ignore. Now let's be real. NBA YoungBoy doesn't need much introduction. Despite his legal drama and being stuck under house arrest half the time, his music still dominates the charts. His fan base rides hard for him, streaming his songs nonstop, defending him online, and pushing every release to millions of plays. And when it comes to his relationships, he's known for going big. So when folks heard he might have been the one to drop that pink G-Wagon Gigi wanted so bad, it made the rumor even juicier. To put it in perspective, $150,000 for YoungBoy is pocket change. He's got an estimated net worth of around $6 million, but his spending habits go way beyond that. He's the type to make grand gestures, and stories about him spoiling women have been around for years. So when people started connecting Gigi's wish list to YoungBoy's generosity, the internet lost its mind. But this wasn't just about a car, it was about respect. In the culture, gestures like that send a message. If one man won't do it, someone else will. And that's exactly the kind of energy people thought Gigi was moving with. Women talk, they compare, and they see what others are getting. Once Gigi realized Kai wasn't going to deliver that dream ride, the rumor is that YoungBoy saw his opening and took it without hesitation. Still, no proof ever surfaced. No pictures, no DMs, nothing solid. But the streets, they love a story. And once that story caught fire, there was no turning back. Kai's breakup went from a personal loss to one of the most talked about scandals online, mixing hip-hop drama with streaming fame like some wild crossover episode. Kai's fans were torn. Some said he dodged a bullet, others felt like he'd been played. But what everyone agreed on was that something had broken inside him. The energy that used to light up every stream just wasn't the same. That single tweet, "I'll never be in another relationship again," said everything. It was heartbreak and pride all mixed together. And for Gigi, the heat was on. People started flooding her comments, calling her out, demanding the truth, and dissecting every move she made. Some even claimed to have seen her around YoungBoy's circle, though nothing was ever confirmed. Whether the rumors were real or not, the internet had already made up its mind. The G-Wagon symbolized betrayal, and Kai had become the poster boy for modern heartbreak. Once Kai went public with that breakup tweet, the internet turned into a battlefield. And right in the middle of it all was Gigi trying to defend her name. She came online with serious energy, posting, "I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane. I never cheated on him, and you know that I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathy role somewhere else, please." That was bold, and fans instantly knew things had just gone from messy to explosive. Gigi wasn't holding back. She wasn't just denying the cheating rumors. She was flipping the whole story, saying she walked away first.
First of all, if y'all that's what I'm saying, look my dick. If you know Kai Cenat is not talking to nobody about his relationship. No cap. So bitch, the way you surprised, I'm surprised too. That's my man, he always been like that. He always been a person who loves his privacy. He's not talking about relationship with the bros, so we could give our opinions and all of a sudden, that's all he did. I feel like if he go to the internet, he's dead ass, so that means he might be back. He was in the internet, he might be back, but it's like, then again, you don't know, he might be going through his right now, he might be going through high emotions right now, and respectfully, if he want to get back with his girl, he can. It's his life, fuck.
That kind of defensive tone made people wonder if there was more behind the scenes than she was letting on. And instead of calming things down, her post just threw gasoline on the fire. Everyone was suddenly debating. Was she telling the truth or just trying to clean up her image? The reactions came fast. Kai's closest friends and fellow streamers immediately rallied behind him. Speed dropped a comment saying, "Me and your fans love you, bro." Pure support. Then Your Rage jumped in with, "I miss you, brother," showing love too. Even Davis, another content creator, added some real wisdom saying, "Her loss is many more heartbreaks to come. As you get older, It ain't gonna do nothing but make you smarter for the next one. You could feel the loyalty. They weren't just standing by him. They were reminding him he'd bounce back stronger. But the post that hit the hardest came from Kai's assistant, Bree. She didn't even use words, just dropped a single trash can emoji. No caption, no explanation, nothing. And in internet language, that says everything. Fans instantly knew what she meant, that Gigi was trash, that she'd done Kai dirty, and that nobody on his team was rocking with her anymore. Then Kai's friend Dez went live and gave fans a deeper look at how Kai was handling everything. He said, Kai Cenat is not talking to nobody about his relationship. No cap. You surprised? I'm surprised too. That's my man. He always been like that. He loves his privacy. You could hear the respect in his voice. Then Dez added something that really stuck with people. If he wants to get back with his girl, he can. It's his life. Who are y'all to judge? That hit hard. He was basically reminding the world that at the end of the day, it's Kai's decision how to heal. Dez kept it real the whole time. Don't ever think he don't have feelings, bro. Just because he's the biggest streamer, don't mean he don't feel pain. He got big success, but he got big feelings too. That one line had the chat going crazy, because behind the cameras and money, Kai's still human, still vulnerable, still heartbroken. By now, fans realized this wasn't just internet drama anymore. This was personal pain being lived out in public. The people closest to Kai weren't spilling secrets or clout chasing. They were protecting him, reminding everyone that fame doesn't make you bulletproof. This whole situation showed the darker side of what it means to live your love life online. When you're famous like Kai Cenat, every single thing, every post, every rumor, every missed gift becomes magnified. Fans start analyzing everything like it's an episode of a reality show. And before you know it, a private heartbreak turns into viral entertainment. That's the world Kai found himself in. His relationship falling apart while millions watched and speculated. When you date in the public eye, the pressure gets unreal. Every move gets compared, every expectation gets higher, and every argument can become a headline. For Kai, it wasn't just about losing a girl. It was about how the world reacted, twisting every detail and building a story that might not even be true. And that's the sad part. Nobody really knew what went down except the two of them. But the internet had already made its judgment. Still, people couldn't stop asking the big question. Did Gigi really cheat with NBA YoungBoy? Or was it just internet smoke with no fire? Some believed the G-Wagon rumor 100%, while others said it was pure fiction that blew up because it made for a juicy story. Nobody seen proof of YoungBoy handing over car keys, but the timing of everything made it sound just believable enough to keep fans obsessed. And what about Kai? He's young, rich, and still at the top of his game. But this kind of heartbreak changes a person. His tweet saying he'd never be in another relationship again showed that this hit deep. You can tell this wasn't just about a car or a fight. This was real emotional pain, the kind that makes you question who to trust and whether love is even worth it anymore. But let's be real. Kai's got a long career ahead of him. He's smart, talented, and has one of the most loyal fan bases online. This experience might have hurt, but it's also teaching him exactly what kind of people he wants around him. Sometimes pain shapes your vision sharper than success ever could. As for Gigi, if the rumors are true, she's going to have to live with the fact that she might have fumbled one of the biggest names in entertainment over a car. That pink G-Wagon might look flashy in the driveway, but it can't replace real love or loyalty. And if NBA YoungBoy really did step in, she better hope it's more than just a moment, because the internet never forgets. Now the streaming community's showing nothing but love for Kai, flooding his chat with support, defending him on every platform and waiting to see what happens next. Everyone's watching closely to find out if new evidence drops or if this was just a story blown out of proportion by social media hype. Either way, this whole saga's been a wild ride, full of heartbreak, money, fame, and lessons about what love looks like in the internet age. At the end of the day, it's not about who bought what or who flexed harder. It's about loyalty, trust, and staying grounded when fame tries to twist everything around.